Welcome to Talking Crue, an unofficial Motley Crue podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Humphrey, where I talk all things in the world of Motley Crue. This is episode 25 this week. Motley Crue's new Tattoo album review is what I'm going to be talking about. But first, this week in Motley news, John Five and the Creatures kicked off the tour last Friday. He does this Motley medley as part of his show. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. I'm going to post the link in the comment section down below, so definitely check it out. If you're going to go see John Five and the Creatures on this tour, don't hit the link. Be surprised. It's absolutely amazing. I promise you. Yeah, don't hit that link. You've been forewarned. Vince announced the solo show March the 30th at Grosinger Motor Arena in Bloomington, Illinois. Opening acts Decade of Decadence, Quiet Riot, and the voice of Rat, Stephen Percy. Amazing show this is going to be from top to bottom. I wish I lived closer to this show. I would definitely go. Motley Crue announced a new Valentine's Day t-shirts. There's two of them for all the female fans at motley.com on the shop. So yeah, go check out those shirts and buy you one. Or have your significant other buy you one for Valentine's Day. Motley Crue will play at Summerfest 2024 with opening acts Buck Cherry and Seether in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on June 21st. Again, another amazing show lineup. Buck Cherry, Seether, and then the headliner Motley Crue. Are you kidding? This is, again, I wish it was closer. Make sure you get your tickets for this. And that's it in Motley news this week. I want to take a real quick pause and I want to thank again my special guest on last week's episode, episode 24, Motley Crue tribute band Wrecking Crew. Had a great time with those guys and ladies. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode as well. If you didn't see it, go back and check it out. Episode 24. It is part one. We're working on part two to set up a time for that. So stay tuned for that. So now we're going to talk about episode 25. That is Motley Crue's 8th studio album, New Tattoo. So on this week's episode, I'm just jumping right back into the timeline. This is their first studio album since Generation Swine, which is episode 17 in 1997. So it's been a while. I talked about on episode 23 Tommy Lee leaving the band and Randy Castile coming in, plus that tour and the VH1 TV special that they did. So we're going to go right into the timeline. After the tour in 1999, the band went into writing mode and wanted to go back to the original sound, back to basics, classic Motley Crue. So a little short timeline there. Info and facts on this album. The album was recorded at two different studios, Cello Studios in Hollywood, California, Can-Am Studios in Tarzana, California. They chose a different producer. They chose Mike Klink, who started off as an engineer for UFO's Stranger in the Night. Great live album. Michael Schenker, Pete Way on bass. Amazing. I love this album. He also engineered for Metallica's Injustice for All and Metallica's Garage Days Incorporated. And of course, probably what is more well known as is the producer. He produced Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, GNR Lies, Use Your Illusions 1 and 2. He also did Whitesnake's Slip of the Tongue, which is an amazing album. I love that album. Whitesnake 87 and then Slip of the Tongue back to back are amazing records. Plus, he also did Megadeth's Rust in Peace album, and he's done a ton more. Go check him out. Check out his list of all these bands he's produced. It's almost a who's who, really. This is the first and last album that has Randy Castile in it on drums before he passed away March 2002. A little breakdown on Randy. He was the drummer for Lita Ford on one of her albums and tours, but he's probably more known for as the drummer for Ozzy Osbourne. He joined Ozzy during the Ultimate Sin album, and he went all the way through Ozzy's Live and Loud live album. Great drummer, really great. Plus, he was part of a Bret Michaels solo album as well. The album was released July 11th, 2000. They released 3 singles off of this album. Only one of them got a video. Hell on High Heels, which is the one that got the video. New Tattoo and Treat Me Like a Dog I Am. Now, I'm going to take a pause for real fast. I remember calling the local radio stations, asking them to play Hell on High Heels, the local rock station here. And first they told me they didn't have it, so I waited a week, and then I called again, and the DJ said, well, we're not going to play this. We're changing format. We're playing classic rock. So what older Motley Crue songs do you want to hear? I was a little disappointed, but yeah, if your rock station played it, let me know. Write me a comment down below. Any of these 3 songs. None of them got played here. There is a leftover song that was actually supposed to be on the Decade of Decadence album, which is episode 12. Punched in the Teeth I Love. That was actually supposed to be on Decade, but when Vince sung Anarchy in the UK in one take, they were like, okay, we'll wait on this song. Although it took them, 9 years later for it to finally show up. The album artwork was inspired by Iron Maiden's Bruce Dickinson's solo album cover Tattoo Millionaire, which was supposed to be a shot at Nicky for when he finally found out that Nicky accidentally slept with his wife. So yeah, I've said this before, call me Tattoo Millionaire anytime. That's not a dig at you. So this was Nicky's way of cracking back at Bruce, was this album artwork of the tattoo needle and the dragon. So yeah, a little friendly banter there. The album peaked at number 41 on the charts. The total number of albums sold is 203,000 copies in the United States. Again, not bad. 2000. Rock was starting to make a climb back into the charts on the radio. VH1, thanks to them, VH1 and VH1 Classic, they started showing all these 80s bands coming back. I think of U2 had All That You Can't Leave Behind album, which was huge. Bon Jovi came out with Crush, It's My Life song, and Motley Crue came out with New Tattoo. Now granted, VH1 didn't play this video for Hell on High Heels because, well, you'll just have to watch the video. But yeah, but again, 203,000 copies, not really a whole lot of radio play, not video play. Peaked at number 41, so basically it was word by mouth. And there was an outside songwriter during this album recording. Singer-songwriter James Michael. He co-wrote a bunch of songs on this. If you don't know who James is, you will later find out. He is the singer, co-songwriter for Nicky's side project band 6am. Now, how he got Nicky and James met was through Motley manager Alan Kovac. Nicky told Alan that he wanted to write with other songwriters, and Alan introduced him to James, and they both clicked. And so, like I said, there's a bunch of co-writing tracks with James on this album, and it won't be the last. Now, I meant to show you this as well. New logo as well. It's almost kind of a Japanese kind of writing. Really cool. I really like this. Uh, I do a review of album covers on episode 20, so see where this one lands. Okay, so that's your info and facts on this album. So let's go track by track on Motley Crue's new tattoo. Track number one is Hell on easy for me to say, Hell on High Heels. Starts with this great guitar riff, then it just kicks right in as Vince starts to sing. Great lyrics, catchy chorus, fantastic guitar solo by Mick. Great fun rock and roll song. Fantastic song to kick off the album. It's so good. Hell on High Heels. At the end, Vince kind of makes a comment, "Oh baby, nice shoes." It's pretty funny. Track number two is Treat Me Like a Dog I Am. Starts off with a fantastic guitar riff. Randy's drumming is fantastic on this song. Lyrics are fantastic, catchy chorus, fantastic chord changes throughout this song. Great guitar solo. Again, it's so good. At the end, there's a part where Mick kind of makes this guitar sound like a whimpering dog. It's actually really cool. Song number three is the title track, New Tattoo. This is the first ballad on the album. There's some acoustic guitar playing by Mick with a little bit of electric chords being played over the top. Absolutely fantastic lyrics and chorus. Vince's vocal performance is outstanding on this song. I love it. This song is so freaking amazing. Fantastic guitar solo by Mick. Definitely check this out. It's so freaking good. If you've never heard the song New Tattoo, listen to it today. Now, this is kind of a great 1, 2, 3 punch on this album. Then it kind of tails off for me. Track number four is Jackstrip Superstar, which I found out thanks to Nikki posting pictures kind of hinting about the Cruiseum. Dragstrip Superstar was actually kind of written during the Generation Swine era or recordings. This starts off with a car revving and then some squealing tires. Then the song kicks in. The music is absolutely great. The lyrics are good, as well as the chorus. Great guitar solo in it. There's a breakdown where there's this unique singing by Vince. It's really cool. It's a good song. I love the ending of it. It's kind of got this crashing part on the instruments. Really cool. Song number five is First Band on the Moon. This one starts off with a pounding with Nikki on the bass and Randy following suit on drums. Really cool drum beat throughout this part. Then the song kind of kicks in. The lyrics are cool. The chorus is good. There's someone on a megaphone in the middle of the song. There's sort of a guitar solo, but not really. Then it comes back into the song. It's a good song. Song number 6 is She Needs Rock and Roll. Starts off with this almost kind of a grunge kind of guitar playing. Almost not really Nirvana, but maybe a Soundgarden maybe kind of playing. It's actually really cool. I will say that. Then the song kicks in. The lyrics are really good. The chorus is good. The band performance is great. Vince's vocals on this is great. There's almost this kind of Beatle-esque kind of backing vocals going on in this song, which is actually really cool. A good tip to the hat to the Beatles. Again, it's a good song. Now, for me on this album, this kind of where it picks back up. Song number 7, Punched in the Teeth I Love. Starts off with this great guitar riff. Vince with this, you'll hear this throughout this album. He does this wow thing. I can't really write it down. But yeah, he does this wow stuff, which is actually really cool. It's almost kind of become his signature. The song kicks right in. The lyrics are fantastic. Catchy chorus, fantastic guitar solo, which is absolutely amazing by Mick. This song is so freaking good. Punched in the teeth I love. Check it out. Song number 8 is Hollywood Ending. This is kind of the second ballad on it. It's not really a love song. You just have to listen to it. The acoustic guitar playing is absolutely amazing. Vince's vocals, again, absolutely amazing on this song. It's a really slow song. It really fits Vince's voice perfect. Fantastic lyrics, catchy chorus. This song is, again, it's so freaking good. It's awesome. Hollywood Ending. Then track number 9 is Fake. This song kicks right in with a fake chant on gang vocals, which means the guys gathered around one microphone and was chanting fake. And again, fantastic. The song just plain old rocks. The lyrics are fantastic, catchy chorus, great rock and roll song. It's so good. It's so good. Fake. Song number 10 is Porno Star. This one kicks right in. The music's absolutely fantastic. I really dig the music on this one. The lyrics are cool. The chorus is just okay. Not great. It's kind of in the middle of the road. Really good guitar solo. There's a breakdown with some girls singing towards the end of the song, which is kind of cool. And that's kind of how the song ends. Porno Star. Then we get to the last track on the album, track 11, White Punks on Dope. This Porno Star is kind of where it dips down again for me, but then it ends at top notch. White Punks on Dope, track 11. This is actually a cover song by the band called The Tubes, Tubes. They are a San Francisco rock band that formed, I think it was 1972, I'm wanting to say. I could be wrong. This song kicks right in. This song rocks. Fantastic lyrics, catchy chorus. Love the way the band plays it. Vince's vocals are outstanding. He almost has this snotty attitude while he sings it. It's absolutely fantastic. This song is so freaking awesome. White Punks on Dope. And it actually kind of fits a Motley Crue. So that's how the album ends. Now, if you get the deluxe, they released a deluxe version of this, which actually has extra songs and a bonus EP. The bonus songs are 2 demo versions and the live EP. So I'm going to go with the demos first. It's all still on the disc number 1. Track number 12 is First Band on the Moon. It's the demo version. This is absolutely amazing. It sounds raw and dirty, and it's just dirt on your fingernails. If this ended up on the album, I would probably think different about this song. I really love the demo version. And that brings me to track number 13, Porno Star, which again, just a few minutes ago. It's not that great. But the demo version sounds way better than the album. Again, rawer, dirtier. It's just nasty. It's really good. I love it. So, that's the end of the album on disc number 1, the deluxe version. So, I'm not going to talk about all the songs on this. I'm just kind of going to give you a rundown of the live EP. It was recorded in Salt Lake City, Utah. Track 1 is Kickstart My Heart. Track 2 is Same Old Situation. Track 3 is Dr. Feelgood. Track 4 is Hell on High Heels. Track 5 is Livewire. Track 6 is White Punks on Dope. I listened to this live EP this week, getting ready for this episode. I forgot how freaking good this is. Yeah, definitely check this out. Sorry, something wrong with my camera there. So that's the album. Rate this 1 out of 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I'm actually going to give this album an 8. 8 out of 10. It's not a great record, but it's not bad. It doesn't suck. It's a good album. Just a really good album. How about that? So, least favorite song or songs, I'm going with that first. You probably guessed it, First Band on the Moon and Polar Star. I'm going with the recorded version, the one that actually ended up on the album. Again, like I said, if those demos were what ended up on the album, it would be a 10 out of 10. Favorite song or songs, quite a lot. Hell on High Heels, Treat Me Like a Dog That I Am, or Like a Dog I Am. New Tattoo, Punched in the Teeth I Love, Hollywood Ending, Fake, and White Punk Song Dope are my favorite songs. Now I'm going to go a little bit extra on you. During this time period, Motley Crue did these cartoon videos. They were poking fun at at Metallica. Metallica was in a war of their own, especially Lars Ulrich, who's the drummer of Metallica, and James Hetfield, the singer and guitar player for Metallica. They were going to war with a internet streaming service called Napster. Napster was selling songs from bands, artists, you name it, for free. People would download it on their MP3 player or whatever else on their laptops or whatever. And basically, Lars and them went to war against Napster, claiming they were taking money out of their own pocket, which is kind of true. But Motley took a different kind of stand. They were like, let's embrace technology. Let's explore the internet. So they kind of made fun of Metallica as being money hungry. I will post those cartoons in the comment section down below. To me, they're still hilarious. 23 years later, they're still freaking hilarious because Metallica is still kind of that way. But you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, so yeah, that was going on at this time as well. But yeah, Lars, like I was saying, he wasn't right, or wasn't wrong, I should say, because what happened a few years later, Spotify, iTunes, kind of took the place of Napster. But unlike Napster, Spotify and iTunes actually pays the artist. It's not much, but they still getting paid for every time you hit one of their songs. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm getting too deep in this. Alright, so enough about that. Homework this week. You rate this album 1 out of 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. What's your favorite song or songs? And what's your least favorite song or songs on this album? And that's it for this week's episode. Next week is episode 26. It's Motley Crue's first on 2 different levels. It's the first ever DVD, and it's their very first live concert film. I'm talking about Lewd, Crude, and Tattooed DVD. That's all next week. Again, that's it for this week. If you know anybody that is a Motley Crue fan, likes to talk about Motley Crue, hear about Motley Crue, send them this way. Hit that share button, copy the link, and send it to them. Tell them go on Google, Firefox, YouTube, Facebook, type in Talking Crue. All the episodes will pop up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button yourself. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That helps out the podcast a whole lot. And I want to thank all my new subscribers, all the people who gave me thumbs ups, all the people who joined the Facebook page as well. It's great. It's great to be a Motley Crue fan. Uh, I'll see you guys next Friday, and you just took a ride on the wild side.